Well, for a team that was only meant to finish just outside the relegation places, we are now one win away from qualifying for the playoffs. Hello, welcome to part 13 of the Hollywood Dream, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our final championship fixtures of the season against Cardiff and Hull City. So, since the last episode, our form has been absolutely phenomenal. Only losing one game, and that was a 3-0 defeat to Portsmouth. Apart from that, we've won every single game, including a couple of 2-0 wins against Sunderland. Actually, 1-2-0 win, a 3-0 win over Coventry, 2-1 win over Norwich, a 4 win over Oxford, a 3-0 win over Blackburn, a 5-1 smashing over second place Crystal Palace. Yeah, they were second place. And 4-0 win over Swansea City. So the league table does currently look like this. Heading into the final league games of the season, we do currently sit in 6th, 4 points clear of Brentford in 7th. So a win against Cardiff and we're in the playoffs. That is just absurd. That is crazy. And considering, I mean, looking at the season preview, we were predicted to finish 18th. I thought we were predicted to finish 23rd, but that must have improved post-January. But yeah, that is just crazy. Brentford are predicted to finish 3rd. They might not even get in the playoffs because of us. That is absolutely... I never experienced anything like it. So the lineup for our match against Cardiff will be Sherpin in goal, a back four of Ngakia, Brunt, Balogun and Raven, Taylor and Irving in the midfield. Then we've got Longman on the right, Meyer in the middle, Bergsorg on the left, then Paul Mullin up front. Come on, lads. It's I guess we're gonna go for the playoffs now. We've got to win this game. I think obviously Cardiff being down in 20th, whereas we're 6th. I think this could be a fairly comfortable win, I should hope. Obviously, if we lose, I'm not going to be too disappointed, but I don't think we are going to lose. And Jeremy Ngakia, what a way to score your first goal of the season. What a strike that is. Took your time, didn't you? But you finally scored a goal. What a goal that is. I reckon that's goal of the season. I didn't know what was goal of the season last season. Obviously, we didn't get shown that end of season review, but hopefully that is goal of the season for this season. Obviously, we've had many bangers over the course of this season, but that one might have just topped it unless we get any other banger of a goals. But I very much doubt it. Taylor has got the ball. Bergsorg, Raven, Mullin, Bergsorg, and it's 2-0. I think the playoffs here we come. Oh no, it's been disallowed. We're getting a little too far ahead of ourselves. We've moved up into 5th. That is at the moment. Oh no, drop back down into 6th. Irving whips in the corner. Longman on the edge. Hits the post and it goes into the back of the net to make it 2-0 to Wrexham with 25 minutes left of the first half. We are cooking on gas, boys and girls. Absolutely phenomenal. Cardiff, yeah, they haven't even got out of reverse yet. They're struggling. They've only had 1 shot, 0 on target. This is what happens when Gary Colwell is manager of their team. They're just absolutely rubbish. I mean, I've got nothing against Gary Colwell, but he's just not a good manager on this game. Longman with the strike. Brunt tries to get in the rebound, but it was just wide of the goal. But I mean, at our time, if we could go into the lead with a 2-0 lead, that would be good. They did have a chance, but I don't think it was ever in any doubt of finding the top left-hand corner. So always rising. Taylor has got the ball. He's got Longman out on the right. That's a bit of a heavy touch. If he had nestled that into his side of his foot, that he might have had that under control, but it just took a little bit heavy touch, I think. So Owusu plays the ball to Willock and he's through a goal, and he does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 with literally seconds to play of the first half. I was hoping we'd keep a clean sheet today, but just not to be for now, but hopefully that's the only goal Cardiff will score. But look at the stats. We are absolutely dominating them. Right, come on, that's Irving. Whips in the corner. Come on, that's not a bad delivery. Bergsaw with the header. Was that? Oh, he handballed it. That's a bit harsher. I thought we were going to get a corner out of it, but not to be. But we're still winning. Cardiff only the one shot on target. I don't think we should be too alarmed that they've got one goal back, but hopefully we can grab a third pretty soon. Irving is going to make way for George Dobson. Brunt is going to make way for Max Cleworth. And I think, we're going to get on track now. We'll give him a little run around, considering I think we are going to be finishing in the playoffs. I'm not sure what Brentford are doing. They're playing Millwall as we speak, who do currently sit 8th in the table. So I can only presume Brentford haven't played yet because they're still under 44 games played. So whatever happens, I think we are going to be finishing in the playoffs now because they're definitely not going to catch us even if they win or lose. Sherpan plays the short ball to Balogun. Dobson has got the ball, plays the ball to Meyer Taylor. And now we are on the attack once again with Marriott. Longman finds space and it's a third goal of the day. 13th goal of the season from Ryan Longman, and that is the 3 points wrapped up and our spot in the championship playoffs secured. But I guess the big question is, who will we face in the playoffs? Obviously, that's something we will find out after the next game. Obviously, if we finish 5th, that's offside. That's got to be off, yeah. So if we finish 5th, we'll play West Brom in the playoffs, but it's still very, very tight. So I think we're going to be facing either Luton or West Brom, or Luton might not even get in the playoffs. And Ngakia, Longman, and it's 4. Wow, absolutely brilliant. I mean, I knew today would be easy, but didn't think we were going to put 4 past Cardiff. Wow. Absolutely. Well, we're in the playoffs. I can't. I mean, wasn't part of my plans to finish in the playoffs, but we've done it. We have done it. Well, I guess well, I got no expectations going into the playoffs, but let's win our final league game of the season, and that is against Hull, managed by Steven Gerrard. The lineup for our match against Hull will be Sherpan in goal, a back four of Ngakia, Brunt, Balogun and Raven, Taylor and Irving in the midfield. Then we've got Longman out on the right, Meyer in the middle, Bergsorg on the left, and we've got Paul Mullen up front. Come on, lads, we need to win. Well, we don't need to win, but a win would be nice to end the season and get some good momentum going into that playoffs, which I'm a little bit nervous about the playoffs, but I think we should be fine. And as long as we keep on winning, I think we might get promoted. I'm not planning on getting promoted, but there's a possibility we could be a Premier League club by the end of the next episode, which is very surreal considering last season we were being crowned champions of League One. This season we're fighting for a spot in the Premier League. I can't believe. I really cannot believe it. Can you tell? I cannot believe we're in the playoffs. I was expecting a mid-table finish, if not top half, but we're going to be in the playoffs. And Paul Mullen with his 21st goal of the season. I think Paul Mullen's a strange player. He's been brilliant in the Championship, but should we get there, really make the step up into the Premier League? I don't know. That's what I fear. Will any of these make the step up into the Premier League? I think Irving might do and Sherpan, but I'm not sure about the rest of the squad. Maybe Longman might definitely, but I think we might just have to persevere with what we've got, even if it does mean get relegated. But we're not in the Premier League just yet, but we could be. few games' time, which is absolutely absurd to think about. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But as it stands, with 5 minutes left to play of this first half, we are still 1-0 up against Hull, currently in 5th place. So should the table stay as it is, we will be facing against West Brom in the semi-finals of the playoffs. I'm not sure how we've done against West Brom this season, so I think we'll take the with a pinch of salt. Jesus Christ, Sherpa, you nearly scored an own goal. You nearly gave me a heart attack there, but thankfully it didn't go anywhere near the goal, but it very nearly could have gone bad fast. Giles has got the ball, whips in, and Shao Pedro with the chance to put the Hull back on level terms, but he does win a corner out of that tamed shot, I think. It wasn't really tamed, I don't think it really was. Meyer has got the ball, bursting down the left-hand side with no one really ahead of him, but plays the ball back to Balogun, and the highlight does peter out. Taylor has got the ball, plays the ball to Brunt, and Gakia to Longman. Come on, let's get a second goal. Could have been a great ball. Taylor, come on, Longman has the chance to shoot. He does, and he does put into the left-hand side of a goal, and we are 2-0 up against Hull City with half an hour left to play. Right, I think it's probably a good time to make some changes. Bergzorg is going to make way for Dimitri Mitchell. Just swap those two around because we have promised Mitchell we can play out on that right-hand side. Taylor is also going to make way for Ollie Rathbone. And I think we also, let's get on Luke Bolton. He hasn't played much football. I think Bolton, along with a few others, are definitely going to be leaving us at the end of the season, whether or not we're still in the Championship or the league above, which I don't want to say, just in case we do put the commentator's kiss of death on it, which hopefully that does not happen. 10 minutes left to play, still the 2 goals for us, 0 for Hull City. Longman with a brilliant burst of pace to get to the ball. Mitchell, Scott Longman to the left of him, really use him, not at the moment. Come on, Mitchell, crosses it, put it, I was hoping he'd cross it. Mitchell, have a shot, and it's 3-0. That's his 10th goal of the season. I think Mitchell, I like Mitch, I like Dimitri, but I don't think he's a Premier League standard player. I don't think he will make the step up. I think he will struggle. So I think if we do get promoted, I think he probably goes, or we might keep him as a backup if Longman leaves, because Brian Longman's wanted by a few clubs, which that might attract some interest if we do get promoted. So I guess the squad for now remains a mystery of who will go and who will stay, but for now, everyone is staying. At the moment, everyone is staying. We've got a few players retiring at the end of the season. Steven Gerrard, what a manager! What a manager! He's a terrible manager. He really is. You got beaten 3-0 by Wrexham from a fairly inexperienced. How old am I? 22, a fairly inexperienced 22-year-old. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Farouk Meyer, what a performance. So who do we play in the playoffs semi-finals? Let's get that confirmed. I want to see who we play in the semi-finals. I presume it is West Brom. Is it? Yeah, we are going to sell George Dobson at the end of this season, but we'll keep delaying that until we get our budgets through. Do we know who we're going to play? So I guess I'll just end the episode here instead of clicking forward one too many times. So I will see you all in the next episode for the Championship Playoffs. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.